No, this is not a Hollywood blockbuster. The planes crashing into these towers are real. And these buildings crashed to the ground, including one that wasn't hit by anything at all. The American population was terrorized, hypnotized, and traumatized by repetitive showings of the devastation, with the media repeating over and over that it was a terrorist attack.
Race don't matter, your faith don't matter, the enemy is government tyranny, all that other shit don't matter.
And our leaders are low-life scum that screw little so the can screw America. That's what's happening in this country. I just said it. That's what's going on in this country. And our is corrupt. The Supreme Court is corrupt. The Justice Department is corrupt. The news media is corrupt. The whole country is corrupt. Because we've walked away from Almighty God and we've allowed Kabbalah practicing to defile the nation. Put that video out. Go ahead and clip this video and send it out. I dare you. I dare you. I dare you.
Mr. Ford, what advice would you give a young lady wanting to become President of the United States?
Well, I hope we do have a young lady at some point become President of the United States. I can tell you how I think it will happen, because it won't happen in the normal course of events. Either the Republican or Democrat political party will nominate a man for president and a woman for vice president. And the woman and man will win. So you'll end up with a president, a male, and a vice president, a female. And in that term of office of the president will die. And the woman will become president under the law or Constitution. And once that barrier is broken, from then on, men better be careful, because they'll have a hard time ever even getting a nomination in the future. But that's the way it's going to happen, and I think it'll probably come sometime in the next 4 or 8 years.
Excellent question. Yes, I am proud to be America's first straight female president. Helen?
Wasn't I wearing a hat?
Yes, you were. Now, in conclusion, my administration will focus on the 3 R's. Reading, writing, and refilling the ocean. Thank you very much. As you know, we've inherited quite a budget crunch from President Trump. How bad is it, Secretary Van Houten?
We're broke.
The country is broke?
People would ask me, knowing what you know now, do you wish like you had a third term? And I used to say, you know what, if I could make an arrangement where I had a stand-in, a front man or front woman, and they had an earpiece in, and I was just in my basement in my sweats, looking through the stuff, and then I could sort of deliver the lines, but somebody else was doing all the talking and ceremony. I'd be fine with that, because I found the work fascinating. I mean, I write about the even on my worst days, I found puzzling out, these big, complicated, difficult issues.
headless individual. Pretty creepy stuff, very telling. And this has been the theme with a lot of these Olympic Games that I showed in the past. Let's move on here, which I find pretty interesting with Donald Trump. And take a look here. After all this went down with the Olympic ceremony, Donald Trump speaks about it. But one thing I want to point out first, we all know Donald Trump was wearing a bandage over his ear. It's just been 2 weeks from the so-called event from Pennsylvania. Again, wearing that bandage over his ear. And take a look here, closer look. Again, 2 weeks. And you don't see any red or black, any stitches, any resemblance of any type of injury to his ear. Very interesting when you take a look at that. But getting back to the Olympic aspect, take a listen to what Donald Trump says here about the games itself.
Have you watched any of the Olympics?
I thought that the opening ceremony was a disgrace, actually. I thought it was a disgrace.
And obviously a ploy to get all the Christians to jump aboard and support Trump that much more. Now, more symbolism moving forward. Take a look here with all the individuals part of the Last Supper mockery. And what do you have? The dome symbolism. I pointed this out before with the 2012 Olympic Games. A closer look at the dome symbolism. But going back in time, as I shown before in a previous video, with the 2012 Olympics, and what do you see here? With this one individual looking up at the sky, looking up towards the firmament, the dome, and is instructed to go up and crack that glass ceiling. Let's take a listen to what is said here.
Break that glass ceiling.
You just heard the man say, and break that glass ceiling.
And set us all free.
Break the glass ceiling and set us all free. As you see this individual ascending up to the above part of the stadium itself, and you're going to see ritualistically breaking the glass ceiling. And just take a quick listen. And that's the breaking of God's firmament, the dome.
Oh, okay.